Hi again, it's Adele here and I'm here to share a short yoga practice with you. And the reason I'm doing this is to remind you that real yoga can be done anywhere at any time. So we're going to have 2 or 3 minutes just doing a few simple poses. And for this you can either roll out your mat as I have done, or you can just sit down at home in a nice quiet place, or maybe you're in the office in a nice quiet room. So get a comfortable seat first. And if cross-legged doesn't work for you, try kneeling, try a different shape. If your hips or lower back don't feel quite right, pop a little cushion just behind you at the back of the bum, and that should tilt your hips and let the knees relax low. So it's important to get some comfort for this opening pose. And as you settle into that, begin to then lift up through the spine, as though you've got a nice strong root travelling down into the earth through the sitting points of your bum, and you've got a lift up through the spine, and you might just nudge those shoulders back and open up the heart space. Hands just comfortable. Let the jaw relax, let the lips soften, and let the head be nice and centred. It might need a little movement side to side, forward and back, until you feel you've got a nice centre. And bring awareness now to your breath. So start to breathe easily, freely, and maybe start guiding it. Start to feel that your breath is coming from low down in your belly, and that you're in no rush with your exhale. You let those exhales just ebb and ebb away. And with this nice tall seat and this regular breath, we'll just let the head tip. We'll let the ear drop down towards shoulder, nice and heavy in the head. And the opposite fingertips just take a little reach to the side. They're about an inch from the floor, as though you were trying to reach for something out there. Bringing the hand back, lifting the head to center, taking that to the other side, ear towards shoulder. A little reach, opposite fingertips. And you can trust that your head can get maybe a touch heavier. And back with the hand and lifting the head. Nice tall centre. Turn the head as though you were gazing back behind one shoulder. And then release back to centre and take that gaze over to the other side. And back to centre again. And then let the hands drop out to the side. Let's scoop them up, lift them. And at the very top, clasp the hands, index fingers point up, and then root and rise. And that means get a little bit of lift through the sides of your body. So get that little wriggle on, lift, lengthen, take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale, tip to the side, side bend. Your head just relaxes into that cradle. Inhale back to center, tall as could be. And exhale, side bend, relax the head. One more to each side, inhale, lift. And exhale. Tip to the side, inhale, back, center, tall, and exhale, side bend. And as you come back up, inhale, take then a sunburst. So those hands push up and go out. Releasing, letting the hands find their way to the knees. And then we stir. So you want to go in a movement that feels comfortable. If your hips or any part of the body is tight, then you might just be doing little movements, little shapes. And as it becomes more free, you can let that shape get bigger. You can let your shoulders be quite wriggly. Pause, go around the other way. And feel that you're awakening some Shakti, which is your energy, awakening that Shakti base of spine. You might feel it in your hips as well. Stir back to that tall spine, back to that tall position. And when you're there, it's a tiny pivot and then stillness. And then cross one hand over to your opposite knee thigh. We're coming into a twist. So these are great for processing and releasing any stuck toxins. So that hand's gone over to opposite knee. Roll the other shoulder and reach back, gaze back. And stay with that for maybe 3-4 breaths, and you're still rooting through the sitting points of your bum. You've got to rise up through the spine and you're trying to broaden across your chest, those fingers at the back nice and free. Exhale, come back to center. Feel your center position, tall spine, and then cross over to the other side. Roll that free shoulder, reach back, gaze back. Feel that lift of the breath travel up the spine, and be in no rush, exhale all that breath out. Fully receive that twist on this side, and then take the exhale, release, come back to center. Last part of this practice is a forward fold. So we take the breath in, lift up chin chest, and exhale, fingertips just find the floor. See how it is. If it's good there, take another breath in. If you're happy to go deeper, you nestle, you forward fold. Another breath in. Exhale, nestling down, and just going to the tingle point. So when you feel a good edge to that sensation, that's when you just stay there, you let your head drop. You let your shoulders be nice and wriggly, and you give your weight away to the earth. You let everything feel heavy. Rounding the back, softening the tummy, having another lovely breath just like that. And on the next breath in, it's back to fingertips, and we walk those hands little by little back up the center. Coming back to your center position, rolling those shoulders back. And you might complete your practice by bringing the hands together, letting the chin drop down a touch, honoring yourself, your practice, your very real yoga practice. Namaste.